Wednesday morning, all gloomy with rain, I awoke from a dream about me on a train. It took a good minute to see I was home, and I gave myself time to let my eyes roam. I stopped at my window. The view was too bare, and there was a feeling of doom in the air. I raced outside in the pale early dawn. To my surprise, my beloved Mable was gone. In the place where beautiful branches once spread was a gigantic red and white billboard instead. Hello, Gaya, my dear trusted friend. I'm on strike today to help nature mend. Garbage and pollution causes nature such strain, so strike it must be to end all our pain. In our city, the air is polluted and thick, with everything made of stone and red brick. Trees grow in planters made of gray cement blocks, among tin cans, brown paper, and old stinky socks. And then I noticed it was not just my tree, but a forest of signs as far as I could see. At first I was scared. What could this mean? I felt lost and confused. Am I still in a dream? I ran off to school. What else could I do? Maybe friends would know if this was all true. We talked and considered an answer or three, then decided we'd better think like a tree. Of course they must strike. Just look at this place. Mountains of candy wrappers reach into space. We marched in the streets, taking turns speaking out, telling the world what the strike was about. You see, there are people who just do not care. They throw around garbage over here, over there. Though walking is better, they hop in their cars and drive to the store, even if it's not far. What a mess we're all in. Our future's at stake, and it's everyone's fault for the things that we make. We've forgotten our duty and messed up real bad as planet protectors run amok and gone mad. Clean forests and jungles, fresh water and air, for kids, plants, and animals on Earth everywhere. A green revolution. Together we stand with our friends and trees across the whole land. My maple's roots burrowed deep in the ground and delivered the message to trees the world round. Whales passed the news across seas near and far, reaching the Poinciana of Madagascar. They promised to shout and give the good word to each animal, each insect, each fish, and each bird. In Europe, who joined? Why, the relic Scots pines. Even they'd heard of humanity's hideous crimes. Then their brothers and sisters across the land, from Finland to Spain, soon lent a kind hand. The fever tree heard the savannah song. His branches helped carry the message along. The same way a fire in a meadow can spread, the tree's fever fueled pure passion instead. The camel thorn of Namib, with its splendid spikes, had caught wind of the sprouting strikes. It didn't take long in this far desert land for others to heed the call to stand. The banyan figs climbed up Parliament Hill as Singapore trees have a strong will. Their long, twisting vines showed them the way, so they blocked the doors to have their say. The dome-like momiji from Hirosaki at first thought the tree's ideas quite wacky. The maples of Japan needed more information, but soon joined in the great jubilation. The ivy sent a crying bird from Tahiti to the coconut palms on the island of Fiji, explaining it's time we must help the masses to clean up the air of its hazardous gases. So from ripple to wave to thunderous song, voices together the trees stood strong. Not a single tree rooted new seeds, not flowers, nor plants, not even the weeds. No one could access any shade on the street. Outdoor workers couldn't handle the heat. The trees held their branches up high in the air, so children and creatures couldn't climb way up there. For the painters, nature would not lend a pose. Lilies and violets hid when artists' easels rose. No one could stroll along the woods for a walk. The trees had decided. All trails to block. Sweet poppies and roses gave no pleasant scents. They smelled of rotten sewage and stale sediments. No bees pollinating, no fruits and no feast. No grass to graze, but no more roast beef. People gasped and coughed. There was no more clean air. Without trees, carbon dioxide spread everywhere. Still, trees never gave up on the human race. They watched us as our movement picked up its pace. We all joined together sharing the work. Because of our efforts, nature started to perk. But our work isn't over. Let's not forget. Pollution harms the whole world. It's a common threat. Before the trees strike, the world was divided. Hatred and turmoil was all that provided. Now we can see our universe as one, all nature and beings under the sun. Say it with me again. Sing it out loud. Good choices will make our trees stand up proud. Clean forests and jungles, fresh water and air, for kids, plants, and animals on earth everywhere. A green revolution. Together we stand with our friends the trees across the land.